Good morning everyone. Today we are going to discuss a pattern called flyweight pattern, which is known as cache. I'm not going to say uh, on which catalog this pattern belongs to, but we'll figure out in a while. Why we need a why we need this pattern called flyweight. Let's take a scenario where we are developing a game which has players, and also these players will shoot within each other with different bullets missiles. In order to give your user a thrilling experience, you developed a game with many instances of bullets and missiles. Actually, after building a game, you even tested it in your local machine. It's running flawlessly, and you asked your friend to test. While playing for some time, your friend couldn't test because it crashed in the middle. And after debugging for some time, you came to know that it is because of insufficient amount of RAM. And well, after close debugging into the all the classes, and you found that it is because of this particle class which is causing this issue. In our program, this particle will represent bullet, missiles, etc. This particle has some variable fields and some constant fields. Let's say uh, bullets will be in red color for one player, and let's say all the bullets will be in other color, let's say green color, for the different player. Even then, you only require two kind of color bullets for all the bullets in the game. But if you see speed and coordinates will be varying throughout the game for that particle. So, after seeing this, you came to know that this can be divided into constant fields, moving parts, and moving parts. Constant parts and moving parts. Let's say if you design the game like this and creating particles, instances of particles, instances, let's say instance of a bullet. If you see that in total each bullet is taking 21 KB of memory. Let's say in our game we are creating 1,000 such kind of bullets. In total, it will take 21 MB. Let's say if you are creating 1 million bullets, then it will take 21 GB. So, we came up with a solution which is suggested in the flyweight pattern. Now, flyweight pattern suggests that uh, we need to separate the constant immutable pieces state and the unique mutable state. This immutable state is also called as flyweight object. Now, uh, based on the uniqueness, we'll be creating many moving particles, but we'll be creating only one particle per one color of bullet. This will reduce the space to this will reduce the memory very drastically. But we need to make sure that we'll be creating only one instance for one kind of intrinsic state. So we'll be creating a flyweight factory where this cache has all the kinds of bullets. Here only when the new kind of bullet is coming, we'll be creating new instance of that. Otherwise, we'll be taking the bullet from the same cache. From the cache, from we'll be taking the bullet from the existing cache. where this uh, this context class will aggregate both unique states as well as constant states. In this way, we'll be implementing flyweight factory, and we'll be seeing a practical example for this. Let me show it. I created a program where uh, I'm creating a forest which has so many trees, and each tree has a coordinate where we need to plant. We'll know from these coordinates, we'll know from where we need to plant in the forest. And this forest has only some specific kind of trees which will be represented in tree type. This tree type is a intrinsic state, and tree is a extrinsic state, which because it has moving parts, which has variable fields, unique fields. And in the tree factory, we'll be checking for existing tree type. If we have a tree type, we'll be returning it, or else we'll be creating a new tree type. And this forest will be planting many trees of such kind. Let's see a demo of it. Here we created 100,000 trees, where if we create using flyweight pattern, we used only 0 megabytes of memory. Without flyweight pattern, we may be using 3 MB of total memory. Let's say we increase this number to 1 million, and uh, let us check after changing this. See, without flyweight pattern, we'll be using 36 megabytes of memory, but using flyweight pattern, we used only 7 MB. We and this is the flyweight pattern, which allow us to use RAM in a better way by sharing common parts. And yes, this is a structural pattern.